Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
To the wing, right side. Now here's Gobert. Still no points. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Clark. 6 to shoot. For 3, DiVincenzo. Towns with a rebound. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
To the middle. Here's Hart. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Rudy Gobert picks one up. New York shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Yeah, I know this gets said a lot. Josh Hart plays with heart. It's true. This guy's a fantastic competitor, plays with energy on both ends, and it's infectious for his teammates.
Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player. Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Alexander Walker with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Clark left side. 4-3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Tries to break his ice. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Miller outside. Kicks it out to Clark. Looking to end the run. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Knicks leading by 15. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Brunson looks it over. Clock at 6. Towns on a screen. Brunson misses. Timberwolves trail by 15. And here's Clark for 3. Drains the triple.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
To the inside. Here's Towns. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Anunoby. Over Gobert. Anunoby can't get it to go. Fires from deep. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Right side, Brunson.
Brunson, one of those guys who's just rugged at that guard position, able to throw his body around.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both free throws good from Brunson. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Pass to Clark. Shoots over Anunoby. Clark, no good.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Well,
28.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 13. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Ooh.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Soft touch off the glass.
He's so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Outside Conley. Oh, there's Edwards! Hammers it down!
Wow, Edwards with the hops, the long arms. Easy guy to hit in the alley-oop game.
Here's Bridges. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Outside for Randall. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Randall's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first foul of the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Timberwolves trail by 12. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Reed. Back to Conley. Launches it. Gets the 3 to fall. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Inside. Oh, and Reed with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Back to Hart. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Anunoby can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 9. Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Tries the spin move. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Back to Reed. Fires the 3. Towns with a rebound.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First team foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Edwards. It's good! Edwards, what strength!
Anthony
And
Edwards.
they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Bridges outside. And here's Anunoby to the paint. And it's powered home by Towns.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. And now an 11-point Knick lead.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And stolen by Brunson.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards zero. Nice victory here for the Knicks.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well. But just really impressive.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he gets the bucket.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Pass to Brunson. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And the Knicks lead by 12.
Knicks lead 57-45.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. Saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Brent